Game design lessons that you can learn from Chrono Trigger Part 1. Triggered vulnerability. Triggered vulnerability means that the player can create a weak point, or vulnerability, by using the right attack against a specific enemy. For example, the Ogun in the Denadoro Mountains has a really high defense until you burn his hammer, then he's vulnerable. Likewise, most of the dinosaurs in prehistory are more vulnerable after you hit them with lightning, but Nizbel, the boss in prehistory, evolves that mechanic so that after a few turns, he loses his vulnerability and you have to use lightning again. This kind of vulnerability evolves once more in the Juggler in Magus's castle, whose vulnerability gets toggled back and forth between physical and magical based on what the player uses against it. Magus evolves this ability again by rotating his vulnerability to a new element whenever he takes damage. In the Ocean Palace, we encounter the Djinn, who only becomes vulnerable when you defeat his bodyguard Barghest. The bodyguard style of vulnerability returns during the battle with Lavos. In order to make Lavos' main body vulnerable, the player has to kill this little guy on the left side, but the bodyguard part of Lavos will regenerate every few turns, requiring the player to trigger the vulnerability over and over again.